This is Primogenitor Prints, and this is a review of the TH72 Resione resin. What is sold is a flexible tough resin. Full disclaimer, this has been provided to me by Resione, who was interested in my opinion, and I was happy to help. Let's get it started. On paper, TH72 is the perfect resin for miniature printers. Prints should not be easily damaged, they are tough, they don't degrade, they should not print when hollowed, and there's very little shrinkage and deformation. So let's give it a trial. TH72 requires a bit more support than other resins you might have tried, and this is due to the flexible and tough properties of this resin. But even with a lot of supports, as you can see here, it's actually relatively easy to clean. As a miniature enthusiast, I was of course very interested to see and test the flexible and tough properties that Resione claims for this product, and I would have to say they are absolutely true. You have a printed finished product that is both tough and flexible. It feels a little bit like a tough yet pliant plastic, and as can be seen from my test here, I dropped miniatures with some nice details onto a hard surface several times, and absolutely nothing happens. So you would be able to take this for some of your favorite miniatures that may have very fine details and accidentally drop them without any further problems with that. And as can be seen here from my tests, there is also a good amount of actually flexibility. This is also one of the properties that Resione claims here, that you can bend and push on these finer details and they will actually swap back into place. This goes both for the finer details and also some of the bigger bits. There is quite a big bit of flexibility in these prints, which is of course really nice. I have tested both big and small prints to see if it makes a difference, and I saw nothing of the kind. Both big and very fine details all up. Here a miniature from Cobra Print, and I have printed this in a different resin, and I actually managed to break those head details off even before I got it to curing. Another thing that I think is really nice is actually the level of details. I am seeing details here that is comparable to the frozen Aqua 4K that I have used extensively. And also this resin processes really nice. It is easy to sand, it is easy to cut, you get a really nice finish on it. And actually I would have to say that if I was doing this again, I would very likely wet sand them to get a even better surface. What I'm showing here is the result of not listening to the recommendations of Resione, namely that you need to be good at adding supports here, and that is due to the both tough and flexible properties of the product. What you get here is something that can actually move. So that means when this gets taken off the FEP, it needs to not vibrate. So it is really important that you have good supports and a little bit thicker supports than usual. The final verdict on the TH72 is definitely a buy. I spent exactly 2 hours of print time dialing this in with 6 test prints before I had satisfying results, and then I probably spent a little bit longer time learning how to do proper supports. But after that, I got good details, good print results, and more importantly, repeatable print results out of this. I am seeing detail retention that, as promised, is comparable to the frozen 4K. And of course, you get a resin where you can drop your minis and not break them. Definitely worth it. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.